So now we're going to fuss around a little bit and really add those final elements to our graph. So one of the things, you should have two, in my case they're purple, pieces that allow you to change titles and things. If you're not seeing them, make sure to click on your graph and it will open up these other two options. So under chart layout, they make this really easy. I'm going to change my chart title. Now you want to be really specific with titles. Now put it above your chart so it's not blending in with anything, and I'm going to put Anna's Classroom Engagement. Now the next thing I want to do is add some access titles. So with my horizontal access, that is always going to be date. Once in a while people will use sessions, especially if they're using multiple in a day, but for my purposes I only took data on Anna once a day and even once a week, so I'm going to use the term date. Again, if you're doing it multiple times in a day, you can either enter in 3 of the same date or column sessions. The other axis I want to change is I want to come over here to my vertical, and I like the rotated title, and I'm going to just go ahead and put in the title, and I want to change that so it's not so big. So I'm going to select it all and right click again, and I can format text, and it should pop up, and my font is really big. I'm going to say that 12 looks reasonable. You can see it kicks it back down to 1 line, so that's perfect. I can even do it a little bit smaller if I want to. You know, for my case, I'm going to leave it that big. So anyway, your graph should have very detailed and specific things. Now, as you can see, as I added in my titles, once again, because this is just a shape, it went a little wompy. So I'm just going to fix that again. 80% was my goal, and we started at 20%. Now, we need to add something known as baseline and criterion changes in there. So what I'm going to do is insert picture and shape, and it's very similar to what we did with the aim line, where I'm just going to grab a line here and put it smack dab down. Now it's okay if it's not perfect, I'm just going to get it straight, and then grab it and slide it over. So you can do another one, one by copying and pasting. Let's see if that works. Yep, it does, and it gives us another line just like it. Now I am going to put that over here. Now once I close this, you'll see I have a nice key over here. It's color coded, and it's got shapes, so if your printer doesn't print in color, you'll still have a shape that gives you a key. Now there's one thing that I'd like to add, and it's an element that is here when we need to explain something like this. Here's a nice little dip, and Anna had a rough couple of days where she reported not feeling well, and that certainly threw off her engagement, even with the monitoring. So I want to explain that so as people are looking at it, they kind of know what's going on. So again, I'm going to insert a picture and a shape, and I'm just going to now scroll down and do a call out window. Now, even though there's a lot of cool things to choose from, try to be kind of mellow with these. So I'm going to click that, and once again I have my little plus, which means it can drop it at any point. I'm going to kind of draw one here, and it puts it down, and then once I click on it I can start typing. So I'm going to say Anna reported not feeling well on, let's see, that was September 16 and 17. Alright, so as I close that out, there is my chart. It gives me a little bit of an idea of what happened here. She kind of had to climb back up into it, but that gives me a really good sense. So in a nutshell, that is how you graph in Excel. Again, there's all my raw data. I could enter it in every day or once a week if I wanted. Thank you for watching.